Hello everybody, welcome to Abba's Hand. Today I'm going to be remaking one of my old pictures. It's a picture I drew a long while ago, when I was a little kid, I think. Not a little kid, but when I was way younger. And I am remaking that picture, like I just said. Anyways, for those of you who haven't seen my previous videos, I'm gonna explain what I do here. I usually do what you might see in a drawing book. I do a base sketch, like balls and tubes and stuff, to just get the basic shape and proportions right. And then this here black line that you see is the second one. I'm getting the basic shape, the overall shape, that I'm gonna go over again with the red color, which will be the final work. I usually am a bit of a stickler for anatomy, trying to get it as accurate as possible. Sometimes I would even be watching something, right? And I'm pausing a little bit, like to look at the arms and the body and stuff. And some of the videos I'd be watching, like Marvel or whatever, it'd be relatively pretty good. And some of them just free-handed almost. Like, not all the shapes and body parts be completely up to scale. Not even with muscular people, just normally it's either simple enough that it follows the basic guidelines and is good, or they just flat out do it lazy. But it's okay, I just happen to notice to see what they're doing over here, but I just like to make my anatomy pretty accurate. Again, if the audio is off by any chance, sorry about that, because, like I said before in one of my videos, on here, DaVinci Resolve, where I'm doing my voiceover, it sometimes pauses the video right in the middle of my talking. So, just a heads up in case I'm sounding crazy at some point. I'm just doing the ribs and the abs and stuff. Now that the whole base sketch is done, wait a minute, no. Now that the whole finished sketch is done, I'm just touching it up a little bit and making all the parts that I think could look better look a little bit better. And now I'm just adjusting the arms and stuff a little bit. Now I'm just adjusting this here leg a little bit because it looks a little bit short in relation to the rest of the leg. I'm just scaling it up to make sure it's long enough. And I think it looks pretty good. Now I'm just doing the eye real quick. Nice. Now just to color it. Yeah, good. Anyway, now that that's done, I'm going to try and paint this guy. He's light grayish greenish color. And I'm painting all of the inside details and stuff with darker colors to highlight them so that when I go into GIMP, the other software I'm using to make it look good, I can actually see where the muscles and stuff are. Then what I'm gonna do in GIMP is I'm going to fade the darker lines that highlight all of the muscles and fingers and stuff. I'm gonna lighten them, and then I'm going to paint over it, only in a way that makes it look 3D and not just a line. Right now I'm just highlighting the muscles that I didn't do before with the green brush here. And I think that's done. Now let's start working on the environment. Just in the original picture, he's basically in a nice green meadow, and you're gonna see the original picture a little bit further into the video. I'm just telling you now what's going on, so you get the full idea. Just do that tree, and then I highlight it and copy and paste it all over the place. One here. Trying to get to that to look right. And then another one over there. Good. And there aren't trees in the original one. He's just in a meadow, but I'm adding stuff to it to improve it a little bit. And now I'm gonna draw the scared little boy over here hiding behind the tree. Give him some nice gray eyes. There are people with the gray eye color. I figure I might as well do that because I don't often give people gray eyes. In fact, I don't think I've ever given anyone a gray eye color before. So I just tried it. Give him a nice little sweat drop over there because he's really worried of getting caught. Now I'm just doing his hand on this here tree. Looking at my hand for basic reference. And now that that's done, time to go into Gimp. And here's the original picture. I know, real funny looking. Real funny looking. But it's okay because I'm gonna make the remake look much better than that. I'm gonna start with the clouds, and if you've watched the two previous videos, I talked about trying color correction so that it isn't so blaringly light. And guess what? I did it. And I think it looks a little bit better. It isn't just glaring all in your face, super duper light. Some details missing. And I think that's pretty good. Told you guys. Anyways, I'm just doing the grass. And I know that the grass just looks like a whole bunch of a flat grass texture just slapped here. But honestly, I don't really know how to make it look like grass and make it look better. Literally, the only way I could do that, as far as I know, is if I just do a whole bunch of individual grass blades sticking up in different shades to make it look like grass, and I am definitely not doing that. Or else I'm going to be posting videos once every 3 weeks, and I do not have the time, nor the patience. So if any of you guys have any better ways for me to do it, well then please let me know. Now, as you see, I'm just doing the trees over here in different shades, using the same method I used in my first video with the giant lizard. If you haven't seen that, please go check it out. I think you'll like it. I'm just doing the shading on the tree to make it look nice and leafy in 3D. I think that looks pretty good. Just trying to get rid of the green, I don't know, the green fade that's fading onto the cloud. Trying to get rid of that. And just giving this here guy a shadow. What is it called? This creature is called a Malendmar. That's it. It's called a Malendmar. That's what I named it a while ago. And it is a carnivorous man-eating creature, which is obviously why that boy is hiding behind a tree, desperately hoping that it doesn't find him. Because if it does, it's gonna eat him. And it's gonna eat his liver. So, yeah, that's why he's hiding. So he won't get his liver eaten out by a crazy Malendmar. And here's a fun fact. A lot of creatures, carnivorous animals, they actually eat the liver first, I believe, because it's the most nutritious part of the animal. Let me look it up real quick to make sure I'm not giving you guys false information. Yep, Just looked it up, and some carnivorous animals do indeed eat the liver of their prey sometimes first. And this Malendmar is no exception. So watch out. Anyways, continuing on with my work, I am doing the shadows and the muscle highlights. Because while this guy isn't exactly too much stronger than a normal human, he's still a pretty fit individual, so gotta make him look like it, you know? Now, I do realize that I deviated from the original picture a little bit, because, like, that guy had, like, he had a funny looking dent in his abs or something, and he had 3 fingers instead of 5. It turns out that while I was making this, I kind of thought I already knew what it looked like and didn't check to see those features. But that's okay, it's a new and improved version. Besides, if I wanted to, I could just make a completely original version. But whatever, I think this is fine. It works a little bit better, in my opinion. Just looking at this guy to make sure he looks pretty good. And I think he does. Now I'm just doing the eyes. Trying to make him look nice and stylized and cool. And I think I did kind of good. Now I'm adding the muscle highlights to it to show that light is reflecting off it. And now the finishing touches. I am just doing fingers to make sure you could see how they look different from the rest of the body. And there we go. That is the original one. And this is the new one. Needless to say, I think the new one looks quite a bit better. And I just realized the color correction kind of turned off, but it's okay. I think it looks fine. Now, I kind of forgot to do the trees. Not that I forgot. I'm pretty sure I did the trees, but it isn't showing here. But don't worry, here it is. I changed it a bit. I added a little more definition to his leg. I did this tree as you see, and the boy. Made him look a little more detailed. Anyways, thank you so much for watching this video. Please like and subscribe and share, and even if you don't, I'm just happy you're watching my videos, but I'd appreciate it. Bye!